Hello everyone and welcome to the second episode of what all things you can do with MakeForms 2.0. So as you know, MakeForms has gotten a new version which is the MakeForms 2.0, and the most important thing that is shipped with this new version is the responses screen. This is where you will be probably spending a lot of your time when you are using MakeForms, because you go through all your responses, and this particular thing needed a real refurbishment. So with the new MakeForms 2.0, you can see that the whole layout is pretty minimal, and it's more of like a spreadsheet. And so I will start with the first thing, which is how you can set your title field. So in the new MakeForms 2.0, you can decide which column can you select as your title field. So let's say I want to select this, what kind of event you want to host as a title field. So I can set that, and as soon as it's set as a title field, I can then scroll, and this particular title field will always be frozen. You can also adjust the width of your columns. This was not possible in MakeForms 1.0. Apart from that, you can also freeze the column. So let's say if I want to freeze up to this column, so these two columns will always be frozen, and then I can scroll through the other columns. I will go ahead now and I will set the submitted date as my title field. Now with this new version, what all is possible? So we saw the few initial things. The new feature that we have with MakeForms 2.0, which changes the way you deal with your responses, is the edit response view. Now this changes the whole game with MakeForms. This is because our edit feature, irrespective of which plan are you on, is pretty much enterprise ready. And why do I say that? It is because whenever you go ahead and you open any of your response, you can actually go in and you can change the value. So let's say if I've changed the value of where are you hosting this event from indoor to outdoors, and I've updated it, you can see that in the audit, it is showing as one change. Now when I will click this, it will say that Pratik Gela changed where are you hosting this event from indoors to outdoor. So this really helps you, because all the changes that are made to each and every response, they are logged. And so if you are working in a collaboration and you really want to know who has changed what, it logs everything automatically. And the next thing that I love is the comments feature, wherein you and your team can come together and you can collaborate. You can say, okay, this is awesome, and then you can just go ahead and you can comment, and your team members can come in, so you can actually collaborate, and you can put in your views as notes in your responses, and this can all be done at a response level. And then another thing that has changed is the tags. So initially the tags was not within the MakeForms edit interface. Like we never had an edit interface, but now with this new 2.0 feature, you can click on add tags, and these are the global tags that you had defined in MakeForms 1.0. So they come up over here. You can always go ahead and you can write this as, let's say, tag 1, and you can create this tag, and as soon as you create it, it becomes available, and it's very easy to add those tags and to remove them. And as soon as you add those tags to your responses, you will also find them in your tags column over here. The new thing that is changing is the way you can view your data. So let's say over here we have a default view where all your responses are being shown. Now you can decide that, okay, I want to create a view wherein only the indoor, like hosting environment is shown. So you can always go and you can click on add new view, and you can create a grid view. Now when you click that, what happens is that you will first you'll have to name the view. So I will, let's say, write indoors, and I will create a view. So the system by default loads all your responses. Now you can go in over here and you can select, let's say, where are you hosting this event, and I select this as indoors and I apply this filter, and as soon as I do that, now I have all the views as indoors being shown over here. Now if you want to ever switch between the views, you can click here and you can switch between default views. So this is the new thing wherein you can actually load only those details that you want to, and pretty soon we are going to also add a collaboration feature here, so you can actually go ahead and you can decide which particular view should be available to which users, so that way you can actually restrict on the data that you want to share within your company. Apart from this, these are the very basic things that we felt were always missing in MakeForms 1.0, and that's the reason we are launching this in MakeForms 2.0. The first thing being the grouping. So now if you select group, and let's say you want to group them using, let's say, what kind of cuisine do they want to cook. So when they click that, you can see that you now have groups, and you click them and you can view each of them individually. So all these amazing features, and apart from that, you can always go ahead and you can arrange your columns. Again, we felt this was a very much needed feature asked by a lot of you. And then when you click on columns, you can actually decide which ones do you want to use, which one do you want to show. You can just hide all the system fields, you can just show all the fields, you can just hide all the fields and then decide. So pretty much a lot of control goes into your hand, and you really decide how you want to view your responses. And we are really excited to see how you each one of you uses this feature. The new thing that we have is the Kanban boards. So when you add a new view, you have an option to add a Kanban view. Now when you click that, the system automatically detects what all fields are, and for this you can group only by the radio fields. So over here we have only one field, which is where are you hosting this event. So I will just write Kanban for now, and we will create a view. As soon as you do that, the system takes a moment and it creates the view for you. And you can, again, over here, you can open the boards and you can view what all details do you have. Inside the columns, you can actually hide all the fields, show all the fields, and then you can just turn off the ones that you don't need. And then the system will, just hide all the fields that you don't need. So this is, and then again, you can always switch between the views, and you can sort them. So for example, I'm going to my default view and I want to sort in this particular view using, let's say, the event. So I can sort them by ascending, by descending. So pretty much every comprehensive tools that you want to use, it is available. The new responses is definitely something that we are really excited about, and we'll look forward to your feedback. The Kanban is in the beta mode as of yet, so there might be some issues with it. So please feel free to reach out to us, and we are promptly resolving them. But we are pretty sure that the new responses table is something that you guys will love. So please use it and let us know your feedback in the comments below. Again, I'm Pratik, founder of MakeForms, and I'm super excited for the next video because over there we are bringing something really amazing for you guys. So stay tuned. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel, and see you in the next video. Thank you.